I'm sure you've heard of them, but have you ever committed to one? Timeshares aren't what they used to be. Over the years, they have changed a bit, and that's starting to attract a certain age group. This afternoon, we have Jason Gamble, President and CEO of the American Resort Development Association, to talk about vacation ownership. Jason, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Timeshares kind of get a bad rap. You're on the radio all the time. You hear people talking about ways to get out of your timeshare. Some people actually do enjoy timeshares. They're not all that bad, are they?
I think they're fantastic, as a matter of fact.
What are driving younger consumers now to purchase timeshares? You know, I'm the baby boomer, and that was kind of the whole thing. We were in our 40s when we first bought the thing a few years ago, but more younger people are now taking the dip into timeshares?
They are. If you take a look today, there are 10 million families here in the United States that own timeshare. Of that 10 million, Gen Z and millennials make up 57% of that group, and they make up 2/3 of all new timeshare purchasers in the United States. So there is definitely broad appeal from boomers to the younger generation, and we're happy to talk a little bit about the reasons why we think that's the case.
Yeah, is it a demographic shift maybe when you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you're thinking about you're taking your foot off the gas a bit and want to travel? Why would younger people be trying to go with timeshares?
Well, I think there are three key reasons why this is the case. One, it's familiarity. Two, it is flexibility. And three, it's variety. So if we take a look at those three key factors, you realize that, for instance, I'm a timeshare owner. My kids have traveled in timeshares all their lives. They're going to be very familiar with the product. They know the benefits. And when the time comes, they might be very open to owning and creating new memories with their families. Second, it's flexibility. Unlike product of yesteryear, where you had to go back to the same resort at the same time year after year, today's timeshare, well, you can book as much time as you'd like, as little time as you like, and tailor make your vacations to your needs. Finally, it is variety. While there are resorts at places where you'd expect, beach locations, around amusement parks, you're also finding timeshares in cities like New York City, Charleston, New Orleans, even places off the beaten path, such as Moab, Utah. And with 1,500 timeshare resorts in the U.S., thousands around the world, you certainly can find a timeshare resort for everybody.
Yeah, my wife and I, we use our timeshare. We bought it years ago because it would encourage us to travel, because sometimes you get in your comfort zone and stay home. We go to Vegas on a frequent basis. We go to, you can go to Disney, as you pointed out, the Caribbean, Mexico, a lot of great options out there. But as you said, you can also go to Arizona, New York City, Chicago. There's a lot of variety out there. Are timeshares getting bigger now than they were before, or are there fewer companies?
Well, we do see a lot of consolidation in the industry. There's definitely has been a move for the large hospitality companies that have gotten in over the last several years. Like you mentioned, Disney, Hilton, Marriott, Holiday Inn Club, Travel Leisure through the Wyndham brand. So you do have major hospitality companies, which also really marry well with those who are also hotel loyalists, the ones that have hotel loyalty programs and like to be able to access both types of accommodations using their hotel loyalty programs. So there is definitely a movement of getting bigger, but there are still a number of resorts in the United States that may be just resorts that stand on their own that offer a fantastic product and a great way to vacation.
Well, something new that I understand, there was something new coming out about experiences. You can get certain experiences now. I know that's something that appeals to younger kids.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Experiential travel is so popular right now. As a matter of fact, it's no longer just about the destination. It's what are you going to do when you get there? And through timeshare ownership, people can have access to exclusive experiences. Many of them happen to be, for instance, sporting events, like through partnerships with the LPGA, the PGA Tours, through NASCAR and F1. People and owners can attend races there. They could also have access to private concert events that are performed by top Billboard artists, and also private dining events, which are become very popular, where they can actually bring those events to you at the resort.
Jason, we got like 30 seconds left. One last word on why timeshares are a valuable and memorable way to travel.
And we've found through time that people love the space, the spacious accommodations, the number of bedrooms, full kitchens, in-room laundry. It really takes the hassle of the way of both planning and when you're on vacation, allows you to make vacation memories for a lifetime.
Jason, I would totally agree with you on that. Thank you for your time today. Thanks for visiting with us.
Well, thank you for having me.